Hey, happy Veterans Day, Virgin Gang. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's stuff I got semi-recent in the mail, and I've pulled, and I have a bunch of these cards just laying around. It's one of my favorites. It's the Wiglet AR. Hey, Wiglet finally getting some love. Wiglet deserves an SR, an SAR, SSAR, super duper fudgy SAR. Deserves all the love in the world. What a great Pokemon. All memes aside, all that stuff. I really do think this AR is great. I do have several copies of it just because it's one of my favorite ones right there. All the friends in the background. Wiglet's really not that bad of a Pokemon. There's people that got their things about it, whatever. Still a great card. Happy Veterans Day once again, everybody. Current service members, past service members, veterans, anybody currently doing anything involving the military, anybody who's part of the DoD, any family members, anybody that just supports your, local serviceman or anything like that, any way you can every day. Make sure you're taking advantage of those deals today. I'm sure a lot of y'all did. They don't give them to us too often, man. So make sure you get them where you can. Let's talk about the state of the actual Pokemon community. What better day to do it, right? It's something that people are talking about a lot lately. They're talking about basically like, the toxicity of it, the market side of it, the money side of it, what type of content people are making, who's walking in here, what the creators are doing, blah, 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 right? Same old stuff. You know all about it. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm no exception to that rule. I make plenty of content talking about it as well. I like doing it. I think it's a good little time. It's a good way to vent as well. Actually get my feelings out there and put it out for people who hopefully enjoy what they're doing. And I appreciate every single one of y'all that are watching stuff, right? There's not really any wrong answers to this stuff. There's not really any bad content, in my personal opinion, when it talks about like the state of the community. And really, I don't think anybody is just flat out wrong with how things are. There's people that say the community is toxic. Absolutely. It's been toxic for fucking 4 years. There's people that say the market is just kind of shitty right now. Absolutely. For anybody right this second. There's times where the market is way, way up, and anybody who's a money guy is just having the best time of their life. And then there's regular people whenever the market's fucking high and people are just able to get this stuff that they're just having shitty times. And right now, Scarlet and Violet, everything is relatively affordable. Singles are not too bad. The average regular Joe, such as myself and other people, we're having a great time. Playability for stuff is good. But the investors and the money people that are having all that stuff when it comes to actually flipping singles and things like that, they're just not having a fun time anymore. Pokemon's no longer fun. Not having any fun with any of that stuff, right? There's people talking about creators and the type of content they're making, such as bully content that I apparently make. A little bit of truth to some of that, but whatever. I don't really give a fuck. People recycling old 2014-15 templates of actual things that like people did for PokeTubers back in the day. Not even Pokemon YouTubers. It was just YouTubers. They're taking those trends and moving them over to Pokemon. And some of it's just not that great in my opinion. There's people putting out like things about money and tips about investing for literally a card game that could be worth nothing tomorrow. Could be worth absolutely nothing. Anything in the entire world could happen. Current events could happen, and Pokemon could not be feasible at some point, and that would just be the way it is. And yet people are going to tell you where to invest your money in fucking children's card game, man. And it's crazy because children seem to be the ones that always get fucking the worst part of any part of this hobby when it comes to like content, product, or anything like that. Unless like they just I don't know. It's the worst part about it, and it's just something that, in my personal opinion, it's not going to change. The community has too many things going on in it right now. There's too many people that have things to invest in. For number one, I'm not leaving. It's not happening. I'm having too much fun in here. I like making content. I like having the content out for you guys. I like interacting with people. I like doing stuff on my Instagram. I'm not leaving, okay? I actually really like what goes on here. I like what I do. I don't care if people don't like what I do. You're perfectly able to have that opinion. I don't fucking care. I'm having fun and I'm going to keep doing what I do. Whatever. There's people that have too much money set aside in here. There's people that they're not going anywhere, man. They're going to fucking tough it out. They're going to do the best they can. They're going to fucking adapt to things the only way they know how to, which is going to be fucking change up their content a good little bit and then fucking change it right back when it goes to another way, right? That's what's going to happen with that stuff. PokeTubers aren't going anywhere either. Fucking new people are going to start stepping into this hobby. They're doing things that we've never seen before. Our hobby is still in its infancy when it comes to content creation. For the longest time, we just had openings, we had pack battles, we had fucking breaks, and that was it. Now, like, you have tons of different stuff. You have people like me giving my take on people in the Pokemon hobby or talking about it whatever the hell I want to any given day of the week. And it does fine, and I'm good with that. There's people, bringing back trends. There's people doing more stuff with, like, the playable sides of that stuff. There's people actually physically going out to fucking Collecticons and things like that and doing stuff there. It's not going anywhere. There's tons of stuff that still has yet to be done, and there's tons of things people can still do with this content in this place, and it's going to be a crazy place looking at this stuff in like 2 or 3 years. The 30th anniversary, I'm already looking at that stuff. It's going to be nutty. In my personal opinion, I don't really know what the fuck the market's going to be doing because, once again, no one really knows what the market is going to be doing. No one fucking knows. It's always a safe bet to do something, but once again, you're always betting on what things are going to be doing. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't care how many stupid, boring podcasts there are in here. I don't care how many people just do the same fucking thing, opening packs and stuff over and over again. I don't care how annoying people like me are whenever all they do is talk about stuff that other people are doing. It's one of those things, man. It's the great thing about being in this country. It's the great thing about actually being able to say what you want in this place. And as a veteran, I wouldn't have it any other way. I may not always show it. I may not always be the easiest person to get along with. I may not always be someone that you like. That's okay. That's fine. I really do respect anybody who has the balls to say what they want to and stick by that and give good reasoning for what they're doing and just say it, man. Just say what you want. Just say what's on your mind. Two good reasons, of course. Fucking racist shit that's not gonna be tolerated here. But anything else, man, you got an opinion. You got a hot take about Pokemon cards. You got a hot take about things like that, bro. Just say it, man. That's what people fight for this country for. So you can say whatever the hell you want here. So you can actually do what you want with your fucking shiny cardboard. It's fucking crazy that we live in a time where like little cardboard fucking cutouts like this, we can have this and it can have some kind of monetary or fucking we have attachment to it or something like that. We actually have like a sentimental value to it at all. It's crazy that we can do that stuff. And I really do think people just kind of take that for granted. Like, you can literally just make a fucking page right now and say what you want. And someone's probably going to watch it. That's nuts. That's nuts that I can make a video and even 50 fucking dudes will pop in and watch that stuff. Or I'll get a diverse cast of people where I have women, men, fucking anybody in the Pokemon community, anybody who associates any way they fucking want to. I don't care. And they all feel comfortable enough to just hang out here in my space, talk about stuff, talk about cards, tell me if they like me, tell me if they fucking don't like me. It's crazy, man. Like, don't take that shit for granted, especially on days like this. Don't take for granted that you can actually just have a good time here, have a bad time here, or just have a time here in general, okay? Because, I mean, you never know. You never know what's going to be like in the future. You never know what kind of things are going to be happening. You never know what's going to truly happen in this community. Just keep that in mind. Keep in mind with you as well. Just take care of yourselves, take care of everything, and appreciate everybody who also fights for the right to do whatever the hell we want on YouTube and be as stupid or as smart as we want to be. I really do appreciate it. Thank everybody for that stuff on the scene. We're coming down on almost a full another year of me doing YouTube, and it's been a fantastic year so far. I can't thank everybody enough for just watching what I do and just giving me honest feedback about how you feel about it. Really, it means a lot. A lot of stuff going on in my life and a lot of things where I've had to work particularly hard on things. This has been a nice outlet to actually decompress, to vent out. Me and Virginia really have appreciated it and just share how I feel about my hobby. I really appreciate everybody hanging out with that. Thanks, guys. Happy Veterans Day. Go get some fucking beers or brews or food or something, man. You've earned it.